कि मुझे बहुत ही थप्पड़ मिले हैं बहुत जल्दी, तो जितनी जितनी जल्दी और थप्पड़ खा जाओ उतना आप अवॉइड करना सीखते हो बाद में. सो आई थिंक by the time I was in my early 30s, I'd probably seen enough ups and downs that this average 50-year-old would have seen. So I'm very grateful for those times, and I think to be able to invest, to be able to start new businesses, and I'd say that I'm still a novice at that, and I'm just about starting. It's just been a couple of years. Before that, I just knew that I wanted to make content और धंधा वंधा और बिजनेस और इन्वेस्टिंग तो बस अभी चालू हुआ है, कुछ 1-2 साल ही हुए हैं. तो उसमें तो बहुत कुछ सीखना है, पर हाँ जो भी कर रहा हो उस प्रॉफिटेबल तो टू सम डिग्री ठीक ठाक धंधा चल रहा है, तो वो बढ़िया है. बाकी बस सब्सक्राइब करते रहो और धंधा बेटर करना है तो मेंबरशिप भी ले लो भाई, उसका कुछ नहीं. हाँ तो गया, अब तो ट्रोलिंग और कंट्रोवर्सी वो सब तो 2020 से तो बिल्कुल नहीं हुआ है और होना भी नहीं चाहिए और इंशाल्लाह होगा भी नहीं. But I think deserve my opinions and my feelings for private conversations. I've just decided that over the years that it's just not worth having them in public. Or if I do have opinions, they should be about very specific work and not about my feelings about anyone or anything. I've just learned that over the years, and I think that's a much better way to live and much more peaceful way to live. Growth happens not from years of experience, but number of experiences a year. So I think my time as a content creator and a comedian for the last 10-12 years and the number of ups and downs that I've had, those have actually been very good. I think my good friend Kunal Shah once said that life will slap you 50 times. It's best if you get them early. The earlier you get slapped, the better it is. So I consider myself extremely lucky कि मुझे बहुत ही थप्पड़ मिले हैं बहुत जल्दी, तो जितनी जल्दी और थप्पड़ खा जाओ उतना आप अवॉइड करना सीखते हो बाद में. So I think by the time I was in my early 30s, I'd probably seen enough ups and downs that this average 50-year-old would have seen. So I'm very grateful for those times, and I think a CMO and an agency is very much like an artist and an artist manager. Like my best artist manager I ever worked with met me in 2011 जब मैं स्टैंड अप कर रहा था स्टेज पे, या भी स्टैंड अप कर रहा था स्टेज पे, और उसने आके कहा कि बहुत अच्छा लगा मुझे ये देख के, पर ये सेम चीज़ अगर आप YouTube पे करो ना जिंदगी बदल जाएगी. एंड इनिशियली आई वाज वेरी लाइक YouTube पे कौन करता है कॉमेडी, आर यू क्रेजी, रियल आर्ट फॉर्म तो सिर्फ स्टेज पे होती है. एंड देन इवेंचुअली वी टुक हिज एडवाइस एंड आवर लाइफ चेंज. सो आई थिंक आई थिंक जब कोई अच्छा सीएमओ मिलता है या जब कोई अच्छा फाउंडर मिलता है, मैं तो पैर पकड़ लेता हूँ कि प्लीज सालों साल काम करते हैं. बिकॉज when you have a creative partnership, if you notice, creative partnerships last decades, right? जतिन ललित तो जिंदगी भर काम करेंगे वो एक साथ, सलीम सुलेमान जिंदगी भर काम करेंगे, right? Like that, if you find creative partnerships, it's truly worth it. And I think some of the greatest Indian advertising work has happened in that. There were many founders that Piyush Pandey worked with for a long time, that Joshi worked with for a long time. Because brands are built over 5, 6, 7, 10 years. They're not built through one campaign or the other. So I got very lucky with Craig that I got to work with Kunal and Trupti and the whole team, where artistry and the direction of artistry was channeled very very beautifully. And of course. कुणाल के इन्वेस्टर के पैसे भी लगे थे IPL में, तो आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू दोज इन्वेस्टर्स एज वेल, बिकॉज विदाउट whom you guys would not have seen the cred ads 14 times a day. That really kind of helps. वो मुझे पहले से दिन से प्रेशर पता था कि ये दिन में 7-8 बार तो बजने वाला है, तो एड उतना अच्छा तो होना चाहिए ताकि 8वीं बार जब बजे लोग चप्पल ना फेंके टीवी पे. So हमने लिखा ताकि हमें मजा आए, एंड I was Cred's audience, and if I enjoyed it, Cred's audience would enjoy it. And here I guess I mean I'm happy that those ads did decently and people know the brand now. I'm glad.
With so many celebrities on various campaigns, so for which one did you enjoy writing the most?
Yeah, I personally just loved working with Rahul Dravid and Neeraj Chopra, both of which was for Cred. Rahul Dravid because who doesn't want to spend time with Rahul Dravid? And when we're on set, Dravid, even in that moment, I had Rahul Dravid look at me and he started asking me, you know, Tanmay, can you tell me the anatomy of a joke? And you know, so how you know, what are 2-3 things that I can inculcate when I am doing corporate speeches? How can I also be funny? And then I'm giving him tips. And I was like, ये आदमी को पता नहीं है क्या कि वो राहुल द्रविड़ है, वो यहाँ पर भी इतना humble, इतना amazing कैसे हो सकता है? And then 10 minutes later, I was like, sir, can you teach me forward defense? And then he called for a bat and he showed me how to play, and it was amazing because every cliche you hear about Rahul Dravid is fully true. He is truly the nicest man you will meet. He is truly the good guy that he's portrayed to be, and I had a lovely time. Neeraj Chopra was also interesting because he was, so if you remember the ad, it was a lot of small cuts. Cut, बहुत था उसके अंदर, and that was designed that way because we didn't know how well Neeraj could act. तो एक तो उसमें हमने thesis लगाया कि अगर छोटे लाइन देना, छोटे लाइन दे और बहुत कट करे, तो एक तो ad में जब कट होता है ना, तब इंसान को like your brain works. Every time as a cut, your brain is like अच्छा ये change हुआ, like it has to register to itself. तो जितने ज़्यादा cuts होते हैं उतना hit करता है इंसान को, and it also became easier to get Neeraj to be crazy, right? Like Neeraj was dancing in that, he was saying these lines, he was pretending to be a journalist. So that one was very fun because we predicted that this would land despite Neeraj not being a professional actor, and it did. So Neeraj was a super creator. Neeraj, of course, is amazing to work with, and he shot for 18 hours, and we expected an Olympian to be, you know, energetic enough through the 18 hours, and he was incredibly professional. So ये दोनों में तो बहुत मजा आया. हाँ, इन दोनों में तो बहुत मजा आया. मतलब मजा तो आते रहेगा यार. मतलब I'm very lucky, touchwood, कि I keep getting to do interesting work. And if the ads don't do well, then none of you hear about it. That's also amazing. The best part about advertising is that nobody knows about the failures. I mean, these are just facts. These are true. 99% of ads don't work, and you guys don't know how bad they are because you've never heard of them. For the last 6 decades of advertising, we've been operating in a world where you know only 3 agencies and their names, and you only know them for their best work, but you don't know the other 99% that is shit that nobody hears about. But it's interesting now when I do advertising work, I put up everything that I do on my Instagram, right? So I keep telling my team saying, we're the first agency who has a large distribution, and in some case, a larger distribution than the brand itself. So the pressure is on us. We are as good as our last work, and मैं तो टीम को थ्रेटन करता हूँ कि अच्छा लिखना, मैं तो Instagram पे डालने वाला हूँ, देखो अच्छा लिखो फिर. So I think we'll probably be the first agency to feel that. It's good fun. पका दिया ना मैंने, क्या ही पका दिया, माँ कसम. सब बोल रहे बार खोलने का कभी. बार है क्या, ओपन बार है क्या? नहीं, मैं बच गया बाबा, मैं बच गया.